55 no multijogador. Ih, caralho, não preciso fazer isto.
Yeah, esse aí eu tive que fazer boa. Esse é boa chato, esse.
Olha, termina uma sessão do jogo com um conjunto de
Ok, tem duas
habilidades.
árvores aqui. Tem aqui duas
Personalizar-te.
árvores.
Completa o
Aqui
modo de
uma.
descoberta de matilha. Joga e completa uma sessão de laboratório. Joga todos os modos de jogo. Olha, onde é que está aqui o troféu? Oh caralho. Espera. Acho que falta um troféu para fazer. Aqui de um troféu estúpido. Espera, onde é que está? Não,
Ok, está
espera.
aqui duas árvores. Não sei onde é que está. O coisa do mapa do tesouro. Está uma árvore curvada, está junto à outra.
Uhum.
Depois está rochas. E é ali. Onde é que está aqui uma árvore toda junto à outra, cara? Ah, deve ser aqui, não? Só pode ser aqui. Não, também não é.
Não havia aqui um troféu que era do tipo.
Ok, está aqui, é
Não,
aqui, aqui, é aqui, aqui.
num
Já está.
naufrágio, não seres apanhado pelos tubarões. Não havia
Não, não,
aqui.
não, nada disso. Acho que não.
Ah, é uma das missões, caralho.
Ih,
Oh.
mano, Templar Relics, vê lá. Mapa de tesouro da Templar Relics, não sei o que isto é.
Assassin's Creed,
Hurry.
Freedom Cry,
We best not keep
Black
Chevalier
Flag.
waiting.
No saucy critter.
Caralho, tenho que transferir esta merda.
Hold it together, men!
Rapaz, é tudo bem,
We'll find a
agarrado
way.
a Watch Dogs. Puta
Ok.
que pariu.
Despace that. Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph
They
Gauthier,
came to
Chevalier
me,
de la
they
Vérendrye.
put
And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being
Isso de
responsible
ser,
for
foi
an
uma
ancient
oportunidade
and
que não
proud
estava à
tradition.
espera.
It means obeying your mentor without question.
Então,
How
este
else will
homenzinho,
we
este
ensure
homenzinho
freedom
está
for the human
chateado, mano.
race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier.
É que ele fez, mas ele está
But I
chateado.
don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated. How dare you show me
soco,
such
velho.
disrespect?
Ui,
How dare you show me such disrespect? I will teach you some manners, boy.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
dá para tu jogares no online, basta apanhar pessoas a jogar isso no online. Não sei se deve ter muita paciência a jogar isso.
Tread with
Online é
care,
chato.
Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training.
O online a seguir posso. Quero fazer todas as restrições de caralho ainda.
Já viste o troféu que está ali? Está aqui uma cena, basta que é. Estás a ver? Que é Remain undetected by British Guards, estás a ver? Kill all British Guards. Demais.
Tem aqui um jogo que é um Motor Strike.
Deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa. Controls.
Motor Strike. Gosta da Unity. Já existe jogo de porcaria este Motor Strike.
Ok,
Não?
isso não tem nada a ver. Espera aí.
Vê, Luz e Juro, comprei um monopólio, estás a ver? E aquilo é boa de fixe, jogar, caralho. Nós temos.
Ok, já faz parte, o jogo já faz parte de estar com o subtitle, com as coisas em inglês. Não é que eu não me importo.
Foi.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you
10 para
filthy
100.
rat? Talk before I bash out your brains. We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Marble Call.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There
Thank
he goes
you.
again.
Hold you. Stand still.
Fuck. Tem que ir para trás. Reload checkpoint. Já, porque é beber. Eu se quero fazer platina disto tenho muitas vezes, às vezes, tenho que fazer várias vezes.
The Royal
Reload
Navy will be
checkpoint.
ready for us.
Muitas vezes.
Remember your training.
Às vezes o gajo bem grande maluco.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your
Not
mates
bad.
now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains! Stop there!
Ok, já me deu outra vez. Agora foi burro. Agora foi burro, muito burro a atacar. Tenho que atacar com calma.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates
Not
now,
bad.
you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains! Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Happy hunting, lads! Better ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you! Ha ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Ok. Então basicamente está a correr isso.
Good day's hunting.
Deixa eu montar este joguinho aqui, o Assassin's Creed da sacana ainda.
Qual é a gente a experimentar?
Aquele de Mobile Striker ou caralho, um jogo que estava de bordo.
Ok.
Many thanks.
Deixa eu montar este e ver como é que esta merda é. É engraçadinho. É tipo Micro Machines, estás a ver aqueles carrinhos?
Uhum.
Exatamente tipo esse.
Portanto, já ganhei o troféu de limpar tudo numa zona. Fiz agora esse troféu.
Back in the grind. Come on, then.
Ok, não fiz o outro não. Ok, deixa-me fazer o outro check. Deixa-me fazer o outro checkpoint porque eu acho que eu não fiz o coisa do Undetected.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training.
Ok, tem aqui para trás que eu não fiz o Remain Undetected. Caralho.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
Ok, deixa-me.
Talk before I bash out your brains. We will find them and let them bury what's left of you.
Their pals are still out there somewhere.
Thank you.
There he goes again.
Ok, é para outras asneiras. Ah, fui outras asneiras, mano. Estava quase a fazer o Undetected, caralho. Já é para aí a terceira vez que faço o checkpoint.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be
Vai
ready
ver-me
for us.
sempre na última maneira, mano.
Remember your training.
Também estou a ser um bocado
Ready to
rápido
teach
no
him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Vamos fazer isto com
Where are your
calma.
mates now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains.
Out, lads. Their pals are still out there somewhere.
Thank you.
There he goes again.
Ok, jogo engraçadinho.
Don't mind me. Do this alone. After all, we suck.
Vou fazer estes com depois vou.
Black Flag, né?
Quando puder, eu vou.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged. Happy hunting, lads.
Set her ablaze!
Sink that French vessel.
He's no match for you!
Ha ha! Yeah!
Yeah!
Not another one.
isso? Que isso, não, gajo, estou ali. Linda. Olha o barco Morgan. Isto é o meu barco, ou será que
I was
fica? É um
saving
fixe
those
barco.
fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Sheikh.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship. You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay.
Deixa eu ver agora se eu consegui fazer tudo. Ok, consegui. Deixa eu ver. Ok, consegui fazer. Boa, let's go. Estes dois estão
Take
feitos.
the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed
Take
to
the
join
wheel.
us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel, even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate. She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harves of the souls of fallen warriors.
Perfect indeed.
Some sort of cargo there,
A ship! She's a false shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
No match for us, Captain! He's breaking up! No match!
Stop them, boy!
Damn these eyes! On your mark, Captain! Brace! Brace! That
They're
time!
tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Fire!
That iceberg gone!
Ok.
My ship!
Blue zone! Let's move! Fire!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all.
Mesmo com
I will return to what is left of the Gepful. It's a long way home.
que
We
este
have repairs.
Mobile Legends
Hey,
e
lads!
Mobile Strike.
Chevalier's pleased with us!
É. Essa piadinha. Perfeito.
Now you're ready to sail for the horn. We're old and go. Our boots and our clothes are all in the we're all again
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Acho que a missão está feita. Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. É, besteira, 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 besteira.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit! Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell?
Abstergo, muito bonito.
Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever?
Melanie,
Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost.
What the
Now let's get
hell?
out of here.
Antigamente não era a Melanie Lemaine, que era a
Follow
rainha.
me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Não, te esperas aí. Eu vou procurar coisas aqui primeiro. Assim que piratear isto. Ok, já vou.
Retro.
Não devo fazer aqui. Tenho que fazer aqui, estás a ver?
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
Ah,
need
tem
to
que ter a
contain these
ponta do
genetic memories, then we
Dunguete,
can destroy them.
verdade.
Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Ottoberg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Go team.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix.
What the hell? Um tablet no chão.
But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers and...
Tablets collected on the 20.
Man, whoever designed this virus
Ok,
is a genius.
e a luz ligou-se.
Not only
Isto
does
parece
it
que estou a jogar outra vez
restrict
Alien.
access to
Estou a gostar, mano.
It's adapted to fuck up the other operating
Beleza,
systems that
acabei de
regulate
ter
building
uma
functions.
visão do caralho.
Não me digas que isto é aquele gajo de repente saltaste a cadeira, mano.
Are we stuck on this floor?
Naps, muito pelo contrário, uma visão muito mais bonita.
I'll get a repair crew
Olá.
on
Acabei de ver,
There's a working
acabei
area
de ver uma
server on this
imagem de um
floor.
gajo a dar
I
cabo
guess
do
it'll have to
troll.
do for now.
Agent
The hell?
I want regular updates on your progress with
Prota.
Shay's genetic memories.
Yeah.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
É uma imagem tipo para relembrar os velhos tempos, foda-se.
Then this temporary
yeah.
setback may provide us with an
So
unexpected
that's
reward. Proceed to
So
the server room on
right.
this floor.
Um gajo estava lá tipo, a mandar ver rockets para aquele filho da puta.
Não me diga que era boca de
Já
expor.
disse que- mas é a descrição que o gajo estava a dar.
Ok.
Pintar a ponta do Golden Gates.
Ok, isto não é preciso. Eu tenho que piratear todos os computadores, estás a ver também? Só que eu não vejo aqui qual é que eu ia de piratear, mas.
Do you see a flashing? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circle in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the
Aqui um
system
bocado
will
tenho que ir
reboot.
amigo, eu
Got
tenho
it?
que
Give it a
acordar
shot.
cedo para trabalhar. Para fazer stream esta hora no YouTube tão tarde.
Each segment of the core needs to be good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great
Olha o Al-Mualim, estás a ver você?
with greed, and that he schemed with the
O
Templars
Al-Mualim
to
foi
acquire
corrompido, foi enganado pelo
I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader.
Altair e
A man
Narrado.
who used his best assassin, Altair ibn
Altair
Nahar,
tá aí.
to eliminate
Ah,
his
tá bem, bem.
conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to
Cara,
enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated.
Pá, agora esta merda não desbloqueou na ponta do
For if
botão
the
direito.
so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Inspiration. Al-Mulalim. Dizem que a inspiração dos Templários foi o Al-Mulalim, estás a ver?
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see
Quem é esse
that.
gajo?
Just, you should just get back to your animus.
Ok, prepares repaired. Return to enemies.
Restore your co-workers' workstations if you know, feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you know, feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Dead sick.
Code repaired. Tenho que reparar 20 computadores.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the assassins.
William Miles, não
A
sei líder
cunning and
dos
ruthless
assassinos.
strategist. He trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo.
E Miles son
killed Vidic
Desmond,
and Master
o Observer
Templar
Toby
Daniel
Dick e o Mestre
Cross.
Templar Daniel
He
Cross.
fled to a
Lembras-te
first
das histórias
civilization temple in New York.
dos
On
Assassin's Creed
December
todos aqui, ó.
21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassin Sean Hastings.
Conheces o Sean Hastings e o Rebecca Crane? Tu?
Both Miles and Banks remain at large.
Yes.
Eles são esses gajos. São os gajos não jogaste o Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Não.
O Assassin's Creed 2.
Não.
O Sean Hastings é tipo aqueles gajos que, no anime, estás a ver? Eles agora são assassinos. Eu mostro isso no último Assassin's Creed, a ser este, o Black Flag, eu mostro isso.
Não reparar.
É engraçado por acaso.
É mais uma trivia.
Uhum. Ok, este computador está fechado. Rexa.
Quero ir para a rua agora. É que ainda tem mais nada para se preocupar, caralho.
Este item que eu estou é do Black Flag. Aqui dois gajos do Black Flag. Bonecos, por isso deve ser do Black Flag. Este aqui é o meu, não? Ok, este não é o meu. Este também tem a ver com o Kenway também. Este aqui conta agora.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. How original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages,
Egito na Idade Média.
and even the
Aí
cell
até
of
falavam
modern
aqui
day
do
assassins.
novo Assassin's Creed, ou você vê lá.
And it apparently raises the dead.
Então está aqui de Egito na Idade Média.
None at
Ou
all.
pode ser Assassin's Creed Origins.
You know what I think? I think this is
Será
bullshit
que ele
these
tem algum
assassins
notícias
running
para o novo
around so
jogo e
that
que
people
ninguém
like
sabe?
us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
The Peace of Eden. Um bocado era o Prison of Elders.
Posso? Prison of Elders.
This is a restricted area.
Eu sei que não.
Scholars e por aí fora.
É.
Já tenho saudades de fazer
Se
esses
tem
gajos.
mais alguma coisa para matar aqui, para piratear. Está aqui um iPad.
Estás-me a abstergo.
Então eu estou a piratear os coisas e ganhar os documentos, estás a ver?
Fine. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Ok, tenho outro PCs para piratear, estás bem a ver? Tenho pelo menos mais dois. Tem este aqui. E tenho mais um. Então tenho que piratear 20, tenho que piratear todos.
Mas já estou de pesquisa.
Deixa eu ver este. Ok.
Nathan Kenway remains a
Agora Ethan
controversial
Kenway, estás a ver, Bassa? Ethan Kenway, o pai do o filho do Edward Kenway. O pai do Connor Kenway. Era templário.
Nathan was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, The same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Ok. Alguém está sentado aqui no telemóvel, mas... Beleza, já venho.
Ok, vai ser. Outra vez.
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farn.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes. A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
Vou lá longe.
Não, tranquilo. Mas eu acho que não há mais. Não há mais. Por enquanto, pelo menos por enquanto já não há mais computadores para piratear.
Mas espera, tu estás em abstract.
Estou.
Mas tu. Tipo, eu não sei se isso está como no Black Bug. Tipo, Black Bug tinhas que piratear, acho que era 5 computadores, aí tens que piratear quantos?
20 tem que repair. Aqui diz repair, não diz piratear. Eu já aqui 5 na primeira parte.
Caraca,
Estás a jogar agora?
Tu no Watch.
Ganhei um troféu de ideia do Det.
That suck. Eu odeio Watch Dogs. Puta que pariu. Eu juro, eu pensei, não vou gostar de Watch Dogs, não vou gostar de Watch Dogs. Não.
Ok, complete presente 1.
Hã?
Ganhei um troféu que é complete presente 1.
Foda-se. Nunca mais que é Philosophy. Ok. Foda-se. O Buffy está sempre a dar-se para a frente. Quer fazer viagem rápida? Pesquisa. Eu posso fazer
Os Morrigan's upgrades. Fully armor.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Muito queimado. Ei, oh mano, estás bem a ver? O meu barco fica amarelo, estás a ver? Com o fully upgraded, estás a ver? Fica vermelho e preto.
Uou, vou ligeiro.
É.
Olha, faz uma missão lá. Caralho.
Fazes muito bem.
Não.
Também tem morteiros.
Baixa o código do CTO do FBI e mete o DeadSec 3 em loja.
Isto aqui tem que... pois tem aqui blueprints. Blueprints do Elite Packle Gun. Este aqui tem a ver com as coisas de apanhar. Packle Gun. 45 capacidade. Heavy Shot Storage. Por acaso gosto deste jogo, por acaso disto. Gosto porque é tipo o teu barco, estás a ver? É engraçado. Morrigan Appearance. Deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa. The Jackdaw Sails. Eu vou pôr isso. Posso pôr o Jackdaw Sails. The Morrigan Figurehead. Jackdaw Figurehead. The Morrigan's Wheel. Jackdaw's Wheel. Blackbeard's Wheel. Passa. The Kraken Wheel.
Ui, o Kraken ganha
Yeah, gained by completing all legendary battles.
Oh, shit.
Olha o James Cook Wheel também. Blackwood, Ivory Wheel, Black Shadow. Epa, mas o Black Shadow e o Wolf Wheel estão muito bonitos, chico já.
Foda-se.
Aveline, Blackbeard, Crimson's Revenge. Agora deixa eu ver o Kraken Figurehead. Muito bonito. A Falcon Figurehead. A Piscão, Armeia. Black Shadow Wolf. Elite Sales. Sei que. Gosto mais de Jackdaw. Mostra umas coisas piratas.
Oh, Jackdaw desenho, caralho.
Gosto bastante do Jackdaw, as shells, estás a ver? As velas são muito fixe no Jackdaw. Deixa eu ver os Shinies upgrades. Eu posso usar aqui uma espada, posso usar a katana e uso. E depois é posso usar duas a katana e o Akazini, que faz parte do Microsoft Club, que é um redeem. Eu quero a pistola do Heather Cannon, mano. Heather Cannon Pistols. Então. Ok. Não sei se conhece o Arno Dorian.
Não.
O Arno Dorian era o Assassin's Creed Unity.
E se eu joguei um da PS... Se eu joguei da PSP, Assassin's Creed.
Deixa eu ver o crafting aqui. Eu prefiro o craft, prefiro o User Hellkite. Health no 4. Epá. Isso é bem da coisas fixas aqui.
Nesse está carregado.
Enter outfit. Antarctic Explorer. Epá, esta Antarctica é fixe. Whaler Outfit. Este Hunter Outfit a está fixe. Que estes bloquearam. Deixa eu ver o que é o coisa, né? Vamos lá fazer isto.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale. How go
Olha
things in the West
ele!
Indies?
O Adrewali!
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss
O Adrewali!
this. Come.
O Adewali.
Yeah! Está aqui, ó. Estou a ver.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the creed.
I see.
You join me for some
Só
practice?
quero ver o que é que este gajo vai fazer para ele mudar de ideias de ser assassino. Para ele ser templário.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over.
Qual é este mapa? Chama-se Homestead. Mas não tem mapa nenhum.
Thousands. No family
Tem
was
mapa,
left.
vai ter que correr.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this,
Ninguém aqui não?
but did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Walgadi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know. Right.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor.
Ok, e tem aqui livros. E tem aqui tipo um Hunter Outfit, ou caralho. Acho que não, porque simplesmente ele não vai ser caçador, né? Ele não vai ser assassino, vai ser templário. Mas também gostava que eles fossem tipo. Eu acho mal, estás a ver? Porque todo o jogo mostra que é Assassin's Creed, estás a ver? E tipo, eu queria dizer Assassins. Mas portanto, tipo Rogue, podem pôr assim Assassin's Creed Templar. Templar Creed, um jogo assim qualquer dos Assassins, estás a ver? Porque Assassin's Creed Rogue é muito mal.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
É que estou a dizer mal, estás a ver? Só dizer que tipo. Ela senta, estás a ver?
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
27 mil seguidores. Oh yes. Caralho, 60 pontos ganha nesta merda. Vou chorar por trabalho aqui.
Learn from Hope.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
Foda-se, não tem nenhum caos.
Shoot these targets. Take your time. Not too much. More work after this. Reload.
Elites. Tem 40.000.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
Uma destas está feita.
Complete Leon's lesson in under 40 seconds. Como é que eu vou conseguir fazer isso, caralho?
Isso é.
Só vai correr, não? Deixa eu pegar aqui.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time, but not too much. More work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. You're almost there. Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean...
Ok, não consigo fazer.
Never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? You certainly know how to handle yourself. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Top form, Shay. Nicely done. I am surprised. Nicely done. I am surprised. You did better than I expected.
Ok, este
Have
por
your
acaso
skills
este por acaso
actually
fiz,
grown, Shay?
fiz com 100%.
Do not get a swelled head over it.
Este por acaso fiz, por acaso fiz 100. Mas agora aquilo por 40 segundos é que eu tenho que matar todos os targets a ser fedido.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
Excellent.
Good assassins never fall.
Ok, já que não sei como.
I am waiting. Good assassins never fall. I am waiting. Climb back up. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature. With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Fica aqui esta merda destes gajos verem.
Ok. O que eu fiz do. O que eu fiz já foi, não foi completar ali 40 segundos.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous
Roubar o
gift.
veículo.
Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies.
Esta merda tem que roubar um veículo.
I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost? The Templars stole
Não, do
two
tipo,
precious
todas as pessoas
artifacts.
online, estás a
A
ver?
manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to
amarelo.
understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Já fiquei 90%, não completei o. Cara. Tá bom, depois volto lá um dia. Volto lá depois quando acabar a história.
Olha buscar a bola. Olha daqui. Sai daqui.
Ok, eu vou ficar por aqui. Até logo.